Okay, sorry, my mistake. So Toastmaster Jyoti, change a way of life, Toastmaster Jyoti.
How many of you are part of that fitness group? And can I see the raise of hands, please? How many of you are looking for that job switch? Raise of hands.
Jobs.
Yes. And how many of you wants to be a great public speaker? Do you see anything common in all the questions that I've just asked? What are we trying to achieve? Anybody? Any guesses?
You're trying to kind of grow up.
Yes. Yes. Anyone else? But how are we going to achieve that goal? What is that one thing that we want to inculcate in us? Practice. Yes. Very good. Yes. Of course. Yes.
Challenge yourself.
Intention.
Yes.
Intention.
And if I have to group that all together, we are trying to bring a change in us.
We love you.
I love you too, Anandita. I love you too. I will go over to you after some time. We talk about other love things later on. Let me just focus on my speech first. So we have already established that a lot of us are working in IT company.
No.
I don't agree.
No.
But I
How
have
can
seen you
you
on
say?
LinkedIn.
I am finance.
Yes, you are finance one. But I just said that a lot of us, not all. Just listen carefully. Active listener is there, so you will fail in that.
You told already, no?
Then anybody working on the business side of it
Which business side?
Will be,
in
correct.
IT company, listen properly.
Please specify. You must
Toastmasters,
specify
they
yourself.
are constantly challenging. I can't assure you.
Let them. Just focus on me. We love each other, right?
I'm not
So, when a project is implemented, when something is designed, developed and implemented, there is one big change the end user come up with. There's a big change a company struggles with. And it is basically adaptability. People are not willing to adapt. And for which companies spend a lot of money in order to ensure that the change.
Do you have any data on that?
Yes, I do have, and I'll share with you. Apart from that fitness group that we have, I'll make that group about the topic and I'll share the data with you. But that too later after my speech is completed.
Everything you are sharing later after.
Yes. Before, do I have to share it before you? I didn't know that you will be present today. So sorry for that. I didn't know that. So, the change that everybody is driving in an organization, knowingly and unknowingly, we are also implementing that change.
Why are people cross-talking so much?
It's okay. Don't worry about them. I'll manage them after some time. So what's the problem in that?
Immediately you should resolve.
You're not here. Can you please come at the front, please? Sir, director, sir, please come. So when we implement that change management, so we follow a lot of techniques, a lot of models, and AdCar is one of the models that we use in the company. And knowingly and unknowingly, we are doing that in a day-to-day life, and we'll see how in some time. Okay? So AdCar is an acronym, and A in AdCar stands for. Yeah, thank you so much for that. A stands for awareness. Awareness of why I want to bring that change. So, a lot of us is part of that ToastFit group, and we all have joined Toastmasters. So, when did you have this feeling that I wanted to join this Toastmaster? So, we are trying to understand the why part of it. Why did you try? Why did you join any club or the fitness club? Ma'am, I would like to ask you, what is the reason that you joined this Toast club? You have come here, right? Yes. So why did you feel the need to come here? You didn't listen.
He is not a hearing test,
It is change a way of life. change a way of life for everybody, because this is going to be a question in active listener. Prabhat, please take a note of it. So, ma'am, you.
Actually, you're talking about the fitness club also, so I wanted to join that also. So I was asking her if I can join the
Yes,
fitness club also.
that is actually specifically for people who are member of that group, and president
come
sir,
to the
just for
point
you,
now.
she'll be president soon and will be.
So come to the point now.
No, I am on the point. Just give a little bit of a breather, so that everybody is also understanding. I know that you are very intelligent, very smart, but let everybody at the same
No,
pace.
I'm just, I'm learning.
What did she say? Why did she come today? You are learning, right?
Yes.
Yes. What did she say?
I have not heard.
Why? You have to be, right?
I was just looking.
Okay, no worries. You didn't hear. I just want to ask you a question. Why did you decided to join Toastmasters? So we are talking about the awareness part of ADCAR. So I want to know, why did you join this Toastmasters club?
I was having enough time on Sunday, so I just
Oh, that's a good enough reason. That's a good enough reason. Because even that was something that I wanted to utilize my time on Sunday so that I can build up something as well, right? He had enough time. Anybody else? Why did you join Toastmaster? What came up? What realization that made you join Toastmasters?
So like I was not able to speak up in a forum, and I thought that I should actually come up and speak from here.
Right. So same.
Master Jyoti, if I speak on stage another time, will you give me a chocolate?
It depends. See, we follow a little bit of format here, and chocolate is only given when you listen my speech properly and answer to Prabhat.
I'm trying to listen, but the fourth time,
No,
I'm so disturbed.
can you just come in a little closer to me? The love is, more between me and So, the very reason Rajdeep said, and also as a matter of fact, Mano said, that we had ample amount of time, we wanted to utilize, we realized that we want to do something, and because we were not a great speaker on stage, so that's the awareness that we had, where we talk
Jyoti,
about
time
one.
is an illusion. If you think about it, time is an illusion. It's a man-made construct. What do you think?
5 minutes.
How is it relating? How is it relating to my speech today?
No, you said lot of time.
Yeah.
How can you have something which is an illusion?
So it is subjective, sir. It is subjective to him. He feels that his time, whatever he has on Sunday, his illusion was enough to push him to the club.
Hey,
But if you think that it is not for you, that's okay.
illusion.
That's okay.
Not really.
Now,
I have
going back. So going back to the
So why you are saying illusion?
what?
Why you are saying illusion?
So
I
it
have
is-
enough time. It's the reality.
Exactly. So everybody has, see, thought process is subjective, right? If you feel that it is illusion for Pulkit, then it's fine. We can't control thoughts, right?
Why
We
I
don't.
think so?
What, sorry?
Why I think so?
Why you think so?
Yes.
Sorry, I am not able to understand your question properly, and I'm so sorry for that. But we'll talk about that after this session again. So going to the second, the D part of alpha. It is basically the desire to bring that change. Now, I
Toastmaster
have this
Jyoti,
awareness.
what is your hair care routine?
I think this is not a relevant question, to be honest, but I know that you aspire for something great in life, Miss India, and I maybe once have aspired for it, so I'll definitely share.
Tell me the brand.
No, I actually use the henna, the normal henna, and that is not a very sustainable thing as well. So talking about the D is basically the desire. So we already knew that we had this awareness. I wanted to be a good speaker, but do I have that desire to actually do something that will change my life? Like Vanshika said, that she came for the first meeting 1 year back, and same for me. I actually went for one meeting in year 2015, but it took me 9 years and one for Vanshika actually build the desire to come here and join Toastmasters. So when I say about desire, it is internal motivation. Do you agree? So moving ahead,
He said no.
the third one is he'll
So
say
I'm gonna ask which is better, the external motivation or the internal one?
It is
Because
always-
external is also getting a lot of motivation.
true, agree. And it's always a mix of both. I would say internally always surpass the external motivation. If you feel that you are in enough motivated internally, then maybe a little bit of percentage of external motivation will be required. But it's good to have good people around you so that you are externally motivated as well. Of course, Pulkit is the best example. We are learning every day from him. Moving on, we have the third K. K is knowledge. Now we want to bring that change. We have desire also, but we also want to have some knowledge around it. For example, when I wanted to join Toastmasters, so I researched enough about it, and
talking constantly. Ma'am, they both are scolding me and looking daggers at me.
I have a very best solution for that. I have best solution. Sapna, can you just move a little bit ahead because she wanted to be part of that group. Anandita, can you please come in between them? And whatever you
So
talk,
she
please,
moving
three
here
of
and
us,
there.
please talk, feel free. I talk about the knowledge part of it. So when I joined Toastmasters, before that I was understanding what all would be required. So I was doing a lot of research, and for those who do not know, I have actually done something really bad for Toastmasters. I joined prep play before joining Toastmasters. And it is basically a 30 minutes or 1 minute of a session with your teacher where you talk, and they will tell you what wrong you were talking about, but it was not a best fit for me. So like that, people do a lot of research in order to understand what change they want to bring. We all have done that research, right? We have all gone through the website and everything.
Please let me listen to her.
But don't you think?
Yes, please.
But don't you think so? Knowledge comes in the second part, like you said, awareness, then desire, then knowledge.
How?
Because if you have knowledge, you'll have the desire to do that. Like if you have awareness at the first part, then you have the knowledge of it. You search about it and everything. Then you have the desire to do that, or maybe
I'll explain you. When you say about awareness, you understand that there is something wrong with you. There is something you want to work upon. Then comes the desire. Now you want to do something for that or not. And then comes the knowledge. Then you start. You cannot do that. I am not even aware about it. I'll just Google it. Something Toastmasters will come. Nothing of that sort will happen. It has to follow certain. You will always do that mapping later on for all the changes that you are trying to inculcate in future. But please listen carefully now. We have the knowledge part. So knowledge is
Toastmasters
something.
Jyoti, what was your research method, qualitative or quantitative?
For what qualitative and quantitative? So research method is this. I am working on a change management process. So I am working as a supply chain consultant, but also serving the change management track. And this is something we are following on day-to-day basis. And all the clients are using that model. So I have good enough amount of data that I share. So the knowledge that we were talking about. Sorry.
What is your topic for the day?
I've shared to you, Rajan, what is the topic of the day? You forgot so bad. It is change a way of life for everybody for nth time.
What if we don't want change?
It's up to you. Everything is subjective. I just said everything is subjective, right? You don't want it, don't come. I mean, there's so many population over there, but not willing to come. It's okay. Knowledge.
Why this solar very deep?
Sorry.
Why this solar very deep?
So that we have to ask the lyricist actually. I am not actually the right person to answer it. But today we are not talking about that. If you like, we can have the session also. I would like
But I feel the question is same, like if you have something about awareness or something, it's still coming from the knowledge. And awareness isn't God gifted. If you have knowledge of something, if you are looking aware, this is where comes the
Yes,
awareness.
we'll talk about that later. I think you are very interested in the topic and we'll talk about it. But let me just go to the other phases so that you understand it better. After knowledge, the next is ability to implement the change. Now, we all had awareness, we had desire, we have knowledge. We have come to Toastmasters now. But are we making anything? Are we coming on stage enough to implement ability, to show that you have ability to implement that change to skill? So basically, this is a trial and error method. Here, you come, practice, you fail, and you refine. So basically, this talks about the do part of it. Like we are doing it. We wanted a change, now finally we are doing it. And the final, R stands for reinforcement. So how we have done all the changes, right? Now what we are doing to reinforce it? And the example of that is when we give speech, everybody will give you standing ovation to boost you up. So reinforcement, when we talk about, it's just not talking about coming to the stage and delivering it again and again. It is also about acknowledge the positives. It is also about appreciating the changes that you are
Can I
doing.
keep my bag here?
Of course, you are free to do anything you like.
Just sitting there.
That you have to manage with her, right? And
Not
I
give
think
any space.
I think that is allowed. That is allowed. Two people can talk within this project to be the interrupters. Please go ahead and do that. So when we say about the reinforcement, we are reinforcing, and how we are doing it. For example, in our fit group, whenever somebody share the progress, we give heart emojis. So it is also our method of ensuring. Yes, please.
When we will be having tea break?
After my speech, and after that 2-3 minutes more. That's it. But we are here to learn, not for the team. Just FYI. So when everything is
You said that what is the meaning of this word?
that's what I'm explaining. You are active listener. You should actually listen more carefully. It stands for awareness, desire, knowledge, ability to implement, and last just I spoken reinforcement. So next time, fellow Toastmasters, whenever you are integrating any change, try to map that on these ad card model, and because I know that question will come, why ad card? Invent your model and take it and research paper, do that research paper so that your model will be next and I'll be delivering that speech of you.
You just said Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster. How about fellow Toastmaster and guests? It's more inclusive language.
Thank you so much for that. That was my mistake, and I accept that. It was my mistake. To all the Toastmasters and your guests. So next time when you have any change, try to map it out. And if you are already at reinforcement stage, you're already winning your life. So bring all the changes that you like and get the better results, like the Europe trip we have in RPT. Over to you, Toastmasters, Toastmaster Ayush.
Wonderful.